just judging on what we've seen here, and particularly on this last couple of days on this fundraising walk, the community support is outstanding. I mean, I've got to say that, and I mean it's such a contrast to what we saw at the end of the Vietnam War.
Obviously last year they walked from Brisbane right to Birdsville, and you know, when they put up such a lot of effort, it's nice to see the dollars come in to match it, and I think it'd only be fitting that if the TWU puts up $500, our council should match that with another $500. The Lockyer Valley Council's very pleased to see all associated with this walk here, and I know the walkers are doing it hard in the heat this morning, Graham, and
They really are.
probably starting to head up towards Cunningham's Gap before too much longer, and that's certainly one hell of a walk up there, you know.
Look, the Lockyer Valley has provided us with a great deal of in-kind support, and also through donations. And what that means to us is that every donation that comes on top of that can go directly to the veterans charities that we're supporting, as opposed to having to pay for food and the expenses to run a party. So it's ultimately very important. The government and Veterans Affairs do a great job supporting our veterans, but there's a limit to that care, and we see ourselves as a strategic fundraising charity that fills that gap for the wounded, the ill, or the post-traumatic stress and the like. Even
though they believe they're 10 feet tall and bulletproof, you know, and physically they may be, but mentally that's, I think, the part that, and that's why we're here. That's why we believe Wandering Warriors is an essential part of looking after these people that have come back physically and mentally damaged. DVA and the government, I mean, they do a pretty good job. There's only a finite amount of money to go around, and these other organisations, they're there to pick up, I think, the slack, and we'd love to support them, and that's why we're doing this.